Okay, hi guys, welcome to another one. For this video, it's a review for the second semi-final that took place Saturday. The URC semi-final that took place Saturday between Leinster and Munster. So this one was played in Dublin, Aviva Stadium. It was a good atmosphere. I think the home day before these two sides. So for this one, my expectations were, I honestly thought Leinster were gonna just go there and just win as usual. They have the better quality of the two sides. So I thought they were gonna win here. Sorry, excuse me. So I did even also consider that Munster were gonna put their own resistance, but I didn't think they were gonna do what they did. The way they in this fashion. They were really impressive here, Munster. So the game started good, of course, between these two sides. And Leinster are the ones who started better in the opening plays. They forced mistakes on Munster and got one mistake, and then they opted to kick for 3 points. That's what registered the first score on the game.
Denny back inside from Deegan. Should be there for the Leinster scrum half, and it is. Byrne gives it flat to Will Connors. The scrum cap on his head. First penalty.
But now the visiting team, also Munster, looked very dangerous when they had the ball early on in the game. I must say I was very impressed by the ball retention, how they managed to retain the ball through multiple phases. Munster, sorry. The way they returned the ball, it was very impressive. Discipline. They were cleaning almost every ruck they had. They were cleaning almost every ruck. Cleaners everywhere. Whenever a guy gets the ball, he falls as a cleaner. So it was very good actually to watch. But you could see that it was going to tax them in terms of their fitness, because it's not easy to keep that kind of momentum for the whole 80 minutes. No, it's not easy. Quick rucks, quick passing, the runs. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. And one guy also impressed me for Munster early on, Keith Owls. He was making some very good tackles also, showing his experience there, this guy. Not a big player, Keith Owls, but the hits he was making were very solid. Like it reminds me of Colby, Keith Owls. But they don't score here, Munster. So the ball gets, after all this retention, they fail to score. And that becomes Leinster's turn now, and Leinster nearly go to score a try, but when it's, I think it's run bad to nearly go to score. It gets over the try line, but when the thing is reviewed, they realize that it's not legal the way he scores.
For a second. Oh, taken by Ryan Byrne against Haley. Ryan Byrne, those long legs, gets away for the first try at the Aviva Stadium.
So, by this time, both these teams look very even. And they are very solid in how they are going about playing this game, these teams. It's a very good showcasing of rugby, actually, from both these sides. So 30 minutes passes by and still there is no try from these two teams. But Munster are the ones who look stronger here, especially when in their solid defense. Also when they are attacking, they look strong. Also in their defense, they were very solid. Also Munster, they were just well prepared to play here. Munster, they were well drilled for this game. They came to win. They came to win here, Munster. But my issue was that when they had the ball, they were not converting. The conversion rate was very low. With so many chances inside Leinster's 22 to score, they were failing to even score. When they get like a kick, like a penalty advantage, they always opting for the corner when they should be maybe taking 3 points.
Scrum time, and now they get a chance to go down the line and their own line to crack in that Leinster defence, and maybe it's the maul. They've shown ambition to get.
Ben Healy will be fit enough to come back on.
So Jack Crowley will switch back.
Defensive reads, fantastic stand 5 metres out.
Yeah, I see. In a game that was this tight, I think they should have taken 3 points, but they didn't hit them. But at this time of the game, I was worried that if they keep going with this, going for the corner, not converting, not getting any points, it's not going to be good for them. Yeah. Because now there's a time when they have about 3 mauls inside 5 meters out from Leinster's try line, but they failed to score a try from those mauls. So maybe that's 3, 6, 9 points that they've turned down to go for a maul. They failed, they don't score. So if you fail to convert, you usually get punished and go on to lose the game. That was my concern here for them, because I wanted them to win actually. Yeah. So after absorbing all this pressure, Leinster, because it was Munster coming at them, Munster coming at Leinster, but Leinster was just absorbing all the pressure, and they now got one chance, Leinster, in the last 15 minutes, and they punished Munster by scoring a try through Jason Jenkins.
Wait, still there. Henshaw again. Look at the offload. Jenkins of all people. Jason Jenkins for the line.
So after all the time of Munster attacking Leinster, coming with all the promises they were making, showing, they were showing promises, you know, turning down 3 points. Leinster were the ones who got the chance, and they converted, scored a try through their locker there, Jason Jenkins. And you're thinking, oh no, now it's gonna be a big problem now for Munster. So after this score, the game it goes to halftime after Jason Jenkins scored this try, and they convert that try actually at Leinster. So the score at halftime is Leinster 10, it's Munster 6 points. So now when the second half resumes, it starts at the same pace again. It's Munster who are just coming at Leinster, and they finally score their first try now, Munster.
Places it, Lockman. Again advantage, Leinster flirting with yellow card territory here. First, Kieran Frawley, that time Ronan Kelleher. Ty Byrne supports, Ty Byrne almost there! Where's that ball?
So Ted Ban was having a very good player, that guy also, Ted Ban. He was having a very good player. Yeah, he's a very good player, Ted Ban. The way he was carrying, his defense also, cleaning, stealing balls, attempting actually to steal balls. He was immense for Munster. So Leinster also get their chance to visit Munster 22, but they come close to scoring a try, but the ball also gets turned over. Yeah, you see. I think Munster they just rolled their sleeves for this one. They were digging deep. Most of the times when Leinster goes around this time, when Leinster usually goes to the teams, visiting teams 22, they usually score tries by this time. But Munster were just not lying down here. And the pace of the game was through the roof. It was a blow-by-blow game, blow-by-blow. They punch, Leinster punch, Munster punch. You know, like in boxing, when the rounds get really intense.
Hands from Scannell, Trowley, Earls. Better for Munster, the line break. Oh, Haley almost got away. The tap from Tommy O'Brien was just enough. But Munster, the brilliant lines of running, they're attacking from deep. But here's Josh Van der Fleer, stolen the ball.
No hands off feet.
Brilliant tackle from Charlie Natoy in the build-up there, caused the turnover.
Max
Tackle!
Deegan.
On his knee.
Nowhere to go.
No.
Tackle called.
Lost.
Munster have to release him. It's gone loose again. Penalty. Yeah, but Munster getting after 3.
Yeah. Munster were throwing everything at Leinster. Yeah. They were throwing everything at Leinster, and at this one time they nearly score the try. They were very close to scoring a try, but the last pass that was made to the centre there, then the centre knocks it on. He knocks the ball in the tackle.
Frisch. Haley, Earls needs help. Munster pick and go, hiding it this time. Leinster struggling to contain. They've only got half a metre. Hands on the ground there.
Line, Leinster, line!
Leinster have to stay onside. Pick from the back of Donoghue. Straight into the dirt.
Line, Leinster!
Literally. Salanoa offers himself as a carrier. Salanoa. Oh, this hits like a train.
I think they should have scored the Munster. It was a beautiful pattern of play actually from them. Man, they were very impressive, as you can see in this clip. It was beautiful. It was beautiful from them. Leinster also got their own chance to throw some punches at them at Munster, and they scored their first try also. Leinster now in the second half.
A little short pass.
Hands
Almost
away.
at the line.
Ball in field. No,
Ball has been
no.
recycled though. Chance on the left-hand side. There's a bit of a gap here. Over the line, do they get the ball down? Try and give him.
See now, Leinster are the ones who are more efficient actually in this game. And then after this try from Leinster, the pace of the game drops a bit from the players, and I don't blame them. I mean, if you're playing at that pace, it's not easy to maintain that pace. When you're playing rugby, after about 56 minutes, 60 minutes, your body starts to get very tired, and you don't make the right decisions by that time because your body is tired. Your brain goes to autopilot. You're not making the right decisions. You're just throwing your body around. Yeah, so that's what was happening in this case. The players were tired. Yeah, by this time the momentum is favoring Leinster, but Munster also are not lying down. They fight back. So by this time it's just the game is very even now by this time by this fatigue time. But they are making mistakes, but the mistakes are not so obvious, you know. They are still trying to maintain that intensity, but not the same as the first half. So it's just blow by blow, and by this time it's Munster who are just coming at Leinster now. I think they end up inside close to their 22, and then their number 10, Jack Crowley, he sits in the pocket. So they go for their drop goal procedure. Yeah, just when they try to make the maneuvers to go for the drop goal. You could see the way they were playing that number 10 was going to drop in the pocket, and then the ball gets passed to him now, and then he kicks a drop goal.
Just about has it. And Dillon again into contact, makes a half a metre.
Yeah, Leinster's discipline has to be spot on here. Any indiscretion.
Back we go, drop goal for Crowley. This potentially to win it. He's got it. Jack Crowley sends the Munster.
And they win. They score the 3 points, and now the score becomes Leinster 15 and Munster 16. What a finish to this game, guys, and it was very intense. Because now the game ends at that score, 15-16. Munster win. Yeah, it was very intense, this game. It was a box office rugby, as was the first semi-final between the Stormers and Connacht. This one was also very good. Tactically very good. Disciplined players, you know, making the right decisions. Just very intense. Very entertaining. Yeah, beautiful. It's a beautiful win for Munster. Jack Crowley played well. Keith Alls from Munster also played well. Tide Ban played well also. Also Ryan Baird for Leinster. He was really impressive for me. He really impressed me, Ryan Baird, with Jason Jenkins also. I'm not sure why. Okay, I'm not criticizing Leinster for this. Well, I should, because I mean they're supposed to win this game, Leinster. I mean, Munster were missing a lot of their main players through injuries. Conor Murray, you know, a player like Conor Murray was missing for Munster. So I'm not sure why they selected these players. Leinster, I would have went to the first team. I mean, semi-final. It's a knockout game here. You know, knockout rugby. I would have gone for the first team because I'm sure I know that they are worried about the La Rochelle final coming up, but also, I mean, they rested these players last week, you know. So bring these players now. So they've played them. I would have played them to make sure that you win this game and go and have 2 home finals, because it's guaranteed if they win here, it's home final for them. So I don't know, I'm not sure whether they are more prioritizing La Rochelle, but at the same time I'm sacrificing this game. I'm not sure. I don't know why but they know why. But now they suffered here. They were beaten here. You know, I'm sure they were gonna cry for this. I mean, it's a finals that they missed out on. I mean, the players had rested last week, so we should have played them this week. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe he's using the URC for development purposes of his players, or maybe I'm not sure why they did this. They went with selection, or maybe Leinster were blindsided by the injuries of Munster. Then they thought maybe we can go with. We don't have to go with the first team, because Munster are not also coming with their first team. Because Munster were missing Fekitoa, Conor Murray, and other guys there. Achis Neyman was not in this game also for Munster. So maybe Leinster thought maybe they could do the same thing. But they suffered. They really suffered. They suffered here. Munster were the ones who were really, I think they were better in this game than Leinster. But yeah, good luck to Leinster. Versus La Rochelle. It won't be easy. La Rochelle. Good luck to Munster against Thomas in the finals. It's going to be good games coming up, guys. Thanks.